So I'm going right now to get some nettle because I want to dehydrate some nettles. Actually, I have to be quiet because my grandma is sleeping and the window is open. But I'm getting some nettles for their health benefits. And yeah, here are some nettles. And there. And there. And here. And now I have this. So now I have some berries and some nettles. And I think I'm gonna just do like porridge. I know that's very basic, but I think that's what's gonna be today for breakfast. And then I will put some berries on top. Yeah, basic. And I found some more. Here we have one. And again we have some berries. Blackberries. I'm actually super curious why they grow together. If they need the same soil. I have no idea. And even now, I don't know so many plants, but I know some. And I like to make things with them. But I think already knowing some plants and where they grow, even like this summer with the heat, I could tell that some of them are not growing where they usually grow, or not as much, or like usually what I'm doing now, like this, usually I make now nettle tea, but now it's way too late. It was way too hot, so they're already way further in their stage of growing, so the tea would not be really good. And I'm also a bit eyeballing this always, but still I can see they're really like the leaves are done. There's no much like moisture in them anymore. They're already a bit going towards autumn. Yeah. It gives you a sort of connection to know what's going on somehow, in like a very minimal, in a very, very small way. but yes. And here we have some more nettles. And I think this video is without voice, I realized now. I think like getting to know more about plants is like my form of also resisting in like a small way, in a possible way, for me, like what is happening to the planet. Because I think it's quite natural to feel like sort of overwhelmed. Knowing the practice of just going to nature, acknowledging it, learning from it is maybe like the most of like what I can do. And yeah, and since then I think I've quite enjoyed it. Also, I mean, when I go to learn a bit more about like natural herbs, like wild herbs, and how they're growing, what the use of it is, what the use for the nature of it is, getting to know biodiversity systems, it's really like these people who teach it have such a, them having already an audience and listening to them and then bringing this knowledge further was trying to support it by growing these plants that are in extinction, or making tea for myself, but and also getting to know these systems, like when do they grow, when they do not grow, when are them to harvest. I think it gives me a different experience of time, because then I go way more with the calendar that nature has itself than my 9 to 5, which already brings me out of this very industrial way of living. Like, I mean, this 9 to 5, and why I talk a lot about industrial is because I'm studying design, so a lot of design is coming from the industrial design era. And this more holistic way of doing design is very new, and I think also very laughed about sometimes by older generation, or by like real companies, or yeah. So I'm just trying to find my way through it somehow. So here I'm picking them. So now I'm just cleaning a bit, and because there are some insects in here and some other leaves, and so I just have it already kind of like cleaned up or cleared through before I enter the house and like make something with it. And I think now it's pretty cute. I don't know if you can see. And I want to show you one more thing. Maybe it's not the best like hiking or foraging outfit, but I got these shoes. They're like Italian home slippers from this brand, and I just love them. I think they're amazing. And you gotta, maybe not the best one for this, but definitely fun. So, and if it's fun, that's already enough. So this is my harvest, and now I'm gonna go back home and make some stuff with it.